Yo.
What's happening?
Y'all know who it is.
It's J.
Your boy J.Kendall and
Your boy E. What's up, man? How y'all doing? I hope y'all having a beautiful day, beautiful night, beautiful whatever the fuck time it is that you're watching this. You feel me?
Yeah, it's another episode of J UnCut coming to you live, Cloud Rise Studios, and we are back. So, what's up? What's anything new?
First of all, y'all motherfuckers need to subscribe.
Yeah, we see y'all looking, but y'all ain't subscribed. So please subscribe, please. Like,
follow your eyes.
We trying to get them numbers up. We appreciate y'all cooperation, but yes, please subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your auntie, tell your uncle, tell your cousin, tell Craig and them, tell Pookie, tell Ray, tell all them, tell the block. Tell the club, tell the homies, tell your girls, tell your boys. E and J, that's us.
We in the better, man.
Yes.
Let's get this thing kicked off, man.
All right, today, what we got? What you got for me? What's first
happening?
thing?
What's happening? First of all, man.
All right.
This dumbass shit. They talking about 100 men versus a gorilla, and people are actually debating this.
100 man versus a gorilla. That's like, not even a contest.
A silverback gorilla.
A silverback at that.
Yeah.
Silverback, give me about 10G.
Huh?
Never mind.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Anyway.
Shit.
But a silverback gorilla versus 100 dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, do they got weapons?
Nope, no weapons. Fist fight. 100 motherfuckers versus one.
I mean, that's kind of
gorilla.
But hold on. That's kind of interesting because the gorilla. So say the gorilla like if it come out, it's gonna kick somebody like.
Oh, it's gonna come out fucking people up.
So
that's no doubt.
So if it's kicking, how many people you think it's gonna take out? So like you think 100 dudes?
I mean, think it might take out like maybe 20, 30.
Maybe, I guess if 100 all at once, I mean that's a lot of people. But I'm just saying that if you gave them weapons, I would be like, okay.
Yeah, but easily. If you moving in waves, regardless, say okay, we gonna send 10 or 20 in at a time. You surround that thing, it's gonna get overwhelmed. That motherfucker in a minute, that motherfucker just gonna roll on the ball.
Man, have you seen footage of how strong they are though?
They strong as hell. The silverback gorilla weigh. I think the heaviest one is like 480 pounds. I'm just saying they really strong. So like if you got even those dudes, so like say they coming at, we got 100 dudes coming at them, but like they gotta all be like swarming them at once, and they can't all hit them at once. So but like if they coming at him and he just run and he running fast, right? So say he come over there and then he but
then he take out
you
10.
Gotta realize,
boom, he kicking and he
take 100 though. 100 men. Now we surround this motherfucker.
Okay.
Everybody jump on his ass. We pulling eyeballs out. You feel me? Motherfuckers is biting choke.
But I'm just saying, how many are you accounting for? How many he just flinging off?
Yeah, he gonna be flinging them off.
Because I mean, like he like.
That's what I said. He probably kill a good 20 men of them motherfuckers. You know?
Yeah, that would be interesting. I wonder.
I'd like to watch it. It'd be fun to watch.
It'd be a debate. That might be some AI thing. I might have.
But 100 men are gonna whoop that gorilla ass in the end.
So what you think could take out? What you think could take out a silverback on a bolo like a
1-on-1,
like a grizzly or something? You think a grizzly could take out
a grizzly bear would fuck a silverback up?
You think a grizzly would take out a silverback?
A grizzly would fuck a silverback up like no contest.
Dang, I never thought about that. I know grizzly
bear.
I know grizzlies is crazy and like they like one of the bear like like they were talking about the black bears or other brown bears that they run away if you get like you can scare them or whatnot. But like a grizzly, if they get on you and they want you, they'll hunt you down. Like they will actually like track you and like you know what I'm saying. Like
grizzly bear is a predator.
Yeah, exactly.
They hunt and they fight. You feel me?
I know.
Silverbacks are like peaceful until you fuck with me type shit. But grizzlies are like we attacking.
But they pretty strong though. They pretty strong. I don't know.
I ain't gonna give them
that might be a good fight.
Jaguars will kill a fucking a gorilla.
Jaguars will kill a gorilla. I didn't know that. Man, we gonna
hop out of the tree and pounce on that motherfucker.
Hey, Chad, we gonna have to watch some. We gonna have to watch some film together. We might have to do this because I haven't seen that, but I would be interested to see a cheetah versus. What did you just say?
A cheetah.
I mean,
a jaguar.
Oh, jaguar. Excuse me.
Yeah.
A jaguar versus.
Jaguars will kill a gorilla.
A jaguar versus a gorilla.
They get to jump on them.
And I also would like to see a silverback versus a grizzly bear because I don't know.
But let me tell you something. A grizzly bear, like the biggest grizzly. Yeah. That thing was like 1,400 pounds. Now, the biggest silverback is like 480 pounds or something. You know what I mean?
For real?
Yeah, so that's more than 3 times the weight.
I mean, they pretty strong, but I feel you. And they probably got a good center of gravity and all that. And they probably a little bit more agile as far as like being able to go in trees and like do things and like.
Well, the gorilla probably go in the tree just as good, but
no, I'm talking about that's what I'm giving. I'm giving the edge to the gorilla as far as that mobility and agility. But then,
so you got
as far as strength, you talking about weight. You talking about 3 times weight. That's hard.
Number 2, them grizzlies have like a layer of fur that's like impenetrable. Like, you know what I mean? Okay. They got that thick ass fur, so even if like gorilla try to bite them, his teeth ain't gonna reach.
But that's what we understand them. Like I bet you that skull crack with a 50 cal come right to it like a buyout.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna stand up. It ain't gonna be. Oh, you got all that impenetrable. Yeah,
but the grizzly, I mean, the silverback ain't got no guns, no weapons. Remember?
I got you. I mean, and humans. I mean, if you ain't got that,
Grizzlies
do a shotgun take out a grizzly?
Grizzlies also got 4-inch long claws.
Does a shotgun take out a grizzly?
I'm sure if you, I mean,
you gotta have like a high power rifle, right?
You gonna need the motherfucking what's the thing called? Not the buckshot ain't gonna hurt a grizzly.
No, you need something crazy. You need
a slug.
Yeah, you need something powerful.
Yeah. A slug will blow anything's head off. Shit, one of them. You know?
Yeah, like what you got up on your hat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
California, baby.
We had to get rid of them mugs because I can only imagine. Can you imagine being out here and like I say,
the grizzlies?
Yeah, and they hunting you because they get your scent and they like, oh, you in my neighborhood, and so they'll just keep.
They're not them black bears and them brown bears. They just run away, but them grizzlies.
That's what I mean. Like they'll get your scent and then be like, oh, you in my hood, I'm gonna just hunt you. They just you be at your house and they hunt you. That's crazy. And so I mean I can understand why they had to just extinct them. I think like you can't let them dudes just be running around. They wreak havoc. I get it. I understand.
Yeah, the gorilla gonna get fucked up by the grizzly, man.
Grizzly, that's interesting.
Y'all put in your vote in the chat. If you think otherwise, give me a good explanation for why it wouldn't.
So grizzlies, though, man, that's crazy, man.
Grizzly bears is huge.
I don't know. I still think that grizzlies versus a silverback. That silverback is pretty strong though, man.
Yeah, he's strong and he can punch.
Exactly,
and then he can probably bite. He can bite about probably the same.
He be up and down. He can like run up in the trees. He can move around.
Grizzly bears is agile too though. They could run like 40 miles an hour.
That'd be interesting, man. I wish we could have like a simulation, and just be like, man, what would really happen? Because I might
add Chat GPT after this. Let's see what they say. But robots ain't always right, so they might be wrong. Anyway.
Chat GPT. So if you ask Chat GPT, well, who would win, and they just gonna tell you, I want to see it. I want to see it too.
Hey, if we get rich, man, whoever get rich first, let's organize this.
But I don't want to. We can do it on an island. I don't want to have no animal cruelty and all them after me.
I mean, that's why you got to go to a country that ain't tripping.
Or I just want it to happen naturally in nature. Like if it was,
it ain't gonna happen. They ain't different. They ain't never gonna be a grizzly see a motherfucking silverback gorilla. They motherfuckers is in different countries and completely different continents. Not even this different countries. Bruh, they ain't even in the same.
They probably distant cousins.
No.
One way around.
I think bears are related to like pigs.
Man, Craig and them came over there.
Swine. And that's why I don't eat bear.
Look, they like a black bear.
You eat bear?
I ain't never had no bear.
Me neither.
But they probably have some. They probably have some like some family, and they got over if they intertwine or if they intermingle. You know what happens.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. It's like.
They don't even look nothing alike.
Then it's gonna be the man bear pig.
This fool.
Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, once it happens, they gonna integrate. They gonna have it's a new species. So
they
what I'm just
making them right now in China with them motherfucking CRISPRs.
Hey, bro, I wasn't surprised, man. Wasn't even surprised. All right, let's keep it moving. What you got next for me? Let's do something.
Let's go. I got another question. Since we on some question shit.
Let's just give me. I mean, that's what we doing today. We answering questions. Chat. Again, if you got questions for us, put them in the chat. We'll answer your questions if you want us. But these are the questions we coming up with. So
what would you rather have?
All right.
$1 million.
$1 million.
Boom. Straight up cash, whatever. $5,000 a month for the rest of your life. So there's don't deposit. Okay. Or have a house and bills and groceries all paid for life. What you taking?
I'm taking that last one.
House, bills, and groceries paid for the rest of your life.
Yeah, because then I'm good. That means that so no matter what, I got a place to stay.
Like you could really, yeah.
I'm gonna have food to eat. What else you say? House, groceries, and what else?
Bills.
And all my bills paid, so at least like I can have electricity, internet, cable, phone, all that.
So if you wanted to, you could just be like, you know what? I'm gonna play Call of Duty.
Exactly, all day, and at least all that's gonna be taken care of. So then what? I mean, yes, I could go out and I could, and we saying bills, so that means you know what qualifies as a bill? Car note, car insurance.
So you just have whatever car.
So, well, I mean, it don't got to be whatever, but if I got a car, so you mean tell me I got transportation, I got food, I got like healthcare, I got everything paid for, so I'm good. I don't need that. Basically, I don't really need money like traveling and all that. That's on me. So if I get a job, whatever I do, I get to just keep. Yeah. Like but yeah, I'll take that. Like whatever.
I was originally gonna say
I don't need that.
How long would it take to make $1 million off $5,000 a month? What's $1 million?
Well, $5,000 a month is only $60,000 a year.
Let's see.
Right?
5,000. All right, hold on. $1 million divided by 5,000, right?
Yeah. What, like 200 months?
They say 200 months.
So you divide that by 12.
So 16 years, you'd get your $1 million.
16 years. So that's only 1 million. So you always be out $1 million, but say you live 20, 40 more years. I'm going to have more money.
Yeah, I would take, that would be, I guess, my second option. I think I'd do the same thing. I'll take that. I take them houses and everything paid for.
Bro, if I can get that deal, like,
then I could just do whatever I.
That's
really
what I'm
want.
saying, bro. You can then that's when money don't matter. Like, okay, cool, I'm good. That's ideal. I don't care everything else, everybody, all that other stuff. That's fine. I mean, yes, it's nice to have all that extra, but then I can work to get that extra because I ain't worried about that. So like when I actually go work, even if I'm only getting a little bit, it's worth my time because I'm doing what I want and I ain't worried. Like I'm stacking that whatever, even if it's only 200 at a time or 300 you know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna add up because I don't have to put it towards.
Like what if it was
nothing else? I'm just literally stacking what I need to do what I want.
Okay, so what if it was have everything pills, grocery paid for, but also have bad credit?
Who need credit?
Right,
everything paid for.
Yeah, fuck it.
My credit could have been all messed up. I ain't worried. Everything paid for. You paying my car note, even if you paying my car insurance, even if it's all messed up.
Yeah,
you paying my credit card bills because now if I had them, I don't got them, but I'm just saying like
we're in agreement on that. We gonna take the bills and all that because we could make money out of whatever.
Yeah,
and even if the job market ain't up, that gives us free time. That gives you free time to do whatever you want.
I mean, so you can start collecting cans.
Start a business and you collect the cans, yeah. And it's all gonna be extra.
That's what you see what I mean? Like whatever you do, you can make $1 a day. You figure out something that you can make $1 a day and make $30 a month, and you keep on going. But you ain't got no other bills. It ain't like any other money coming out. Something coming in expense. It's a bill. It's paid for. So you mean tell me I'm good?
I'm gonna rock with that too.
Man, let
us know what you think.
Can y'all give me that deal? Anybody out there?
If you gonna pick anything different than what we said, let us know why you feel that way.
Exactly. You know? And if anybody out there listening got that deal and they want to give me that deal, figure out how to do that. Like let's figure that out because I'm down. I'm down. I'll take that.
All right.
What else you got from me?
I'm with it.
We moving today. We good.
We like on that. To the next. So man, I was at this show, right?
Yes.
And these motherfuckers was doing their thing on the stage. But they was only doing their ad libs, but they had the track playing, man. You know what I mean? They was just playing the track.
Were they rapping?
Yeah, there was some rappers.
So they rapping over their verse. I mean, rapping over their vocals.
Yeah.
So like basically they playing the track and they just rapping they.
Yeah.
I don't even, man. Don't. Are you sure you want to bring this up? Because that's, as a performer and all honestly, that, man, bro, that junk get on my nerves so much, bro. I don't understand that. Like, I get you can have a hook on there, you can have some ad libs on there. Yeah. I get trying to do solo performance without having the people with you or something like that. I get all that.
Right.
I don't get karaoke that you want me to pay for you to do karaoke for you to be over your own track. Not even karaoke don't even have the vocals over it. So you even less than karaoke. Because karaoke got the words up there and then somebody out there trying to perform over it.
Oh yeah, you just saying this shit, huh?
You not even doing karaoke. You over there worse than karaoke and you want me to pay for it. And then you like wrapped up half the verse and then people don't even be remembering their verse.
I've noticed like
singers,
like live concerts, big concerts and shit, like Super Bowl shit. It's almost like they always doing that. They always just rapping over their whole verse.
I mean,
you remember Britney Spears? This is back in the day when she got caught. She was she fell
lip syncing.
Yeah, she was lip syncing.
All right, but look.
I feel like lip syncing is worse than rapping with your shit.
No, I mean lip syncing. If you doing like, say you dancing, you doing a whole lot of moves, and you just kind of like, I mean, whatever. But I'm talking about you rapping. You a rap star. You a R&B singer. Especially singers and rappers, that's my peeve on that. Like how you gonna be out there? You just gonna rap over your vocals and then like rap half the track, quarter of the track. Don't even rap full verses, sentences, and don't even remember half your raps. It's just horrible. It's not a good performance. And then vocalists, don't get me started on that. That's horrible. How you gonna be a vocalist and then have your main vocals playing as you sing over that? That's worse than karaoke. So, people do that. They do better than that on drunken nights, on Friday, Saturday night at your local bars. People put in more effort than that. And y'all go pay $50, $100.
So I'd say like this.
Man, I'm good.
If you got like maybe your vocals turned down and you're actually hitting it, and so the people ain't really even hearing that vocals. It's almost like a doubling some shit. I feel like that's not.
Man, I got you. What you trying to say?
Or
like,
if they just got the ad libs playing, you know what I mean? They're doing the ad libs. Like that's how we used to do it. We put the ad libs on.
That's different. I didn't say nothing about that. I'm talking about the whole track playing.
Right.
I got you.
But having a whole track playing at full volume, I feel like that's.
Literally, it's like the DJ dropping your album.
Yeah, you might as well just be a hype man for your own song.
And they just play the version
you should be up there like Diddy was for motherfucking Biggie, jumping around and doing some acrobats or something. That's the case.
You can't bring him up right now. We ain't talking about baby oils and and jellies.
I mean Puff Daddy. I ain't talking about Diddy. I'm talking about Puff Daddy when he was Puff Daddy.
Take that. We talking about that dude, but we can't be talking about that now because that's a whole other issue, and we don't want to get into that. I mean,
man, I don't give a fuck about that fool, and I don't give a fuck about. I never liked him. You know what? Because I rock with Pac. Because I'm from the West. And
I feel you on that, and I don't know how you want. I don't know how you
about your ass.
I mean, 50 said it. I don't understand how you be trying to offer to take another man shopping.
Yeah, that's some weird.
I'm gonna just leave it right there. Let's just leave it. We ain't gonna go back into it. We just gonna leave it there. All right. What else? What was you talking?
Yes, sir.
But back to it. Rapping or singing over your own vocals. Like I said, they put in more effort at your local bar on
now, what about people that's like their first time on stage or something?
It don't matter. Like, I get you if you have it low and you talk about, okay, it's like adding to fill the vocals, like it's arena, so you want to have
or
some
like if you
substance
turn
or
the
whatever.
I think if you turn the main vocals down low.
You take the vocals, you take
You ain't take them all the way out.
No, but you take your vocals, your main vocals, the part that you performing, you take that out.
Yeah.
You have some ad libs, maybe some overdubs, whatever if you rapping, or you got some harmonies if you singing, you know, or you might have part of the hook playing because you trying to sing and it's only you and you don't have maybe some backups or whatever. I get that.
Right.
That makes perfect sense. But you can't just be over there and have literally like your album version playing, like the dude just press play or the DJ put it on the album, he put your song on and you just singing over that. That how is that?
Yeah.
Step
your bars up.
And you want me to pay for that though. You see what I'm saying? And you want me to pay full price. So you go and pay $100, $200 to be in stadiums where they do that.
Like a lot of motherfuckers is actually doing that. Like
they do that. The big name artists, that's what it is. You see the playback, and I'm like, for real.
Let's take it back to the artistry.
It's an arena full of people. It's thousands of people in there, and that's what y'all doing. Y'all paying for that. That ain't even. So I think they letting the artists get away with that. And this is somebody that's the artist. I've been out there. You gotta be out there. I didn't heard when people out there and forget their verse and you know what I'm saying,
right.
and try
and you missing some shit.
You know what I'm saying,
it's
because
they
forget their verse. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But you out there, and I understand why you would do that because y'all don't be remembering y'all verses. I get it, but anyway. I ain't going to, man, I'm good. Let me just calm down on that. That's a sensitive subject. Chat, let me know what y'all think, what y'all feeling. Do y'all like it when the artist is out there and they just rap over or sing over their own vocals? Or do you like it when they actually have to perform a little bit and maybe have their overdubs on there or maybe have part of the track on there, but they don't have a whole track playing the album version that you have? Let's hear from
the artists too that be performing and shit, like what y'all thoughts on that?
Yeah, and why do y'all do that? Because I perform. And when I'm out there, I give them something. Like, I don't have my vocals playing the whole time. I might have a hook playing or whatever, to help. But it ain't the whole. I'm not just playing like, hey, let me, you know what? Put the album on and play track 5.
Right.
And I'm going to just sing over it. And then hit where I can, Nah, that ain't happening. So let me know how y'all think. And if you're an artist and you do that, tell me why you do that. Tell me what's your logic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And maybe if you as a fan, that's what you prefer, maybe, let us know.
Yeah, fans speak up too. We want to hear your perspective, because does it bother you when you hear that shit? Or does it it's like whatever? Shit, I'm just there to see this motherfucker on stage, so let us know.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Let's keep it moving. On to the next. What we got?
On to the next. On to the next.
Have a little beverage break.
Beverage break. Man.
You up here off the mate today?
Yes, sir. Yerba mate. Ole mabate.
Shout out to that yerba mate in our life.
Hey, I like that. They a good company. They cool.
Yep. All right. What you got?
So what's up, man? What's your thoughts on edibles?
What kind of edibles?
Man, so
herbal edibles. Like,
I'm gonna tell you the story, right? So I might have had some mushrooms that night too. I don't know. Right, but
here we go.
So I had to go to the airport the next day, right? And I ate this weed brownie. My partner made. I forget who made that. I don't know. I think it was my cousin or some shit. But so I ate the weed brownie. I think I ate like 2 little mushroom caps or 2, but they wasn't like none to really trip me out.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna go to sleep, wake up, go to the airport, right? So I go to sleep. I wake up about an hour later, right? And I'm hearing these voices. These motherfuckers talking about, it sound like someone outside maybe or something, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't know if it's outside or it's on an intercom. Yeah. And so I start listening and they talking about, oh shit, he's awake. Oh shit. So I'm like thinking, what's going on? This the FBI? Or is this somebody outside? It's about to be a lick or something, but what's going on? And they could see what I'm doing. Cause I got up there like, he's sitting up now. I was like, okay. They watching me. So I seen all the little lights, like the VCR light.
Yeah. Feel
me? And the TV light, and I went and just started turning all the little lights around, like, you know what I mean? So motherfuckers couldn't see me, you feel me? Anyway, I get to this little pooter thing. I don't know if y'all know about these little pooters. They got the fresh scents, and they poot that shit out like every like 15 minutes or something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And spray out, right?
Air freshness.
Yeah. So I went to turn that motherfucker around. When I grabbed it, and I started turning around in my face, and I heard him say, "We got him." Right? I like, shit. They done gassed me. Ah, shit. You feel me? I would be dead. It's like, he gonna be down like 5. He about to go down. I was like, shit. So I just went there, right? And I laid down.
You tripping.
Yeah, I laid down. I was like,
straight
man.
Tripping, bruh.
This is it, I guess. I'm dead. They done killed me. They're like, he going out. We got him. I was like, fuck it. That motherfuckers got me. I passed out, man. I woke up the next day like, whoo, I'm alive. Number 1, I'm alive. And number 2, I was high as fuck off them edibles, man.
Man, I don't know what you...
That shit. Man.
Yeah.
Edibles will have you more lit than some other shit that you wouldn't think.
Well, it's different.
I made mushrooms multiple times. I done took some acid. I done took some shit. But them edibles will have you tripping.
It's like, different. It's different because smoking, you can smoke and it's a whole different.
Yeah.
You can get lit and it'll get you in the whole in that zone. But right. Once you eat it, I'm with you. It's a whole different animal. It becomes.
It's like a cartoon or something.
Yeah, no,
a different world. Not even a cartoon, like a fucking movie.
But like, I guess the only way, and I haven't done this, so maybe I'm wrong. But it's like, to me, like the difference between like when they was talking about the toad, you know, like you do the DMT,
and the DMT,
you know, like the regular, like when you eat it, it's like the toad, and when you like smoke it, it's just like the regular DMT. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. It take you to your zone. You do your thing. You come back, whatever. But like when you on the toad, supposedly like it's the rocket ship, and it's like you on a ride. Like you just gotta go, and it's to the nth degree.
I think you gotta take 3 and hold it or something.
Well, I'm saying, but like when you get them edibles though, like if it be too strong, it's like it's strong as whatever. Like you get, like it's.
Hey, that's one of the reasons. So the RSO, you heard of Rick Simpson oil?
No, I haven't.
It's called RSO, Rick Simpson oil, but it's basically this the hash oil that they make. And that's the shit that was like curing cancer and shit. Like,
okay,
and some other things where you work your way up.
I understand what you're talking about.
And you ate it. It's decarboxylized cannabis oil. So that means they take out the carbon fibers that block it from actually interacting with your receptors in your brain and whatnot. So to do that, you got to cook it down. Heat it to a certain level for a certain degree to get that the carbon fiber.
Whatever it is, when you heat that junk up, it take on a whole different property. That junk
so what you do, you make that, and then the Rick Simpson oil, like cancer patients and other people that need, you start with a grain of rice size, and you want to get to a gram a fucking day, which is a gram is more than the size of a rice thing, right? Yeah. So a lot of people that try that, like I used to make it, and I gave it to, like I had my folks that had cancer. I had like 2 or 3 folks that had cancer that I fucked with and gave it to them. And one of the biggest problems was, instead of, you got to work your way up. You start at a grain of rice, and you got to work your way up to that level to where it's actually beneficial. You know what I mean? Hitting your body at the level it needs to be. Yeah. But the problem was, all the patients, they don't have the patience for that shit because they fucking dying. They got, you know what I mean? They're trying to cure this shit, and they're like, man, they just want to get to that level. But then, so they'll eat too much. And when they eat too much, they get so motherfucking high that, like, they're like, that shit worse than death. That motherfucker tripping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, being too lit, smoking is one thing.
It's like
you,
that bad.
You're like, oh man, I'm not lit. I need to chill. Being too lit off some edibles,
you can't lay down.
Bruh,
you lay down and be like, hop back up. Like,
you just on the ride. You just on the ride, and when it say it's time to come, then that's when you be done.
Right.
But until then, you just on the ride, and yeah, it's sometimes like I ain't done some of them other crazy stuff, but like everybody that I know, it's like same thing. It's like that's.
Yeah, out of I'd say the most like the scariest high I've ever had was on some fucking edibles, like to where like I'm like, this ain't cool, want it to end type shit. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, when you wake up and you still lit, you like, all right, this ain't cool no more. Like this.
But then a lot of I be calm as hell on the outside, just chill, and inside I'm like, you feel me? Like it's a. The whole time, like you just on that ride, like you saying, like you going down a roller coaster, and it's
you just on the ride. You gotta just ride that out. That's crazy. That's the difference.
But the thing is that it won't hurt you though.
No, it's good. I mean, you still gonna be good. It's just in those moments you be tripping and you don't think you're gonna be good, and you always good. It's
and
just,
I will say that
just
like
think,
after them moments, the next day when your brain is back to, it's probably one of the most relaxing feelings. After being through that ride, to come down and be like,
and then you be then next day you be over there like, man, I was tripping.
I was tripping.
Man, I was tripping, man. I don't know why I was even tripping. I was tripping, and then you just realize you was just tripping for no reason. But in the moments, that's why you can't be messing with them. That's why if you gonna mess with the edibles, make sure you graduate. Don't just be over there thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be cool. Like especially when you get to them.
So all the people trying to take it medicinally.
No. But
work your way up.
Either way, even recreationally, medicinally, whatever. Because I'm saying like you get something like them Rice Krispie treats. Or them peanut butter cups.
Man, I got these Rice Krispie treats.
And they taste good.
You know who you are that gave me them.
But they taste good.
Know who you are.
So sometimes
you might
people,
be watching.
So sometimes people, you know who you are.
I eat the whole batch.
And sometimes people eat too much because they taste so good. So what I'm saying is just make sure you graduate. Baby steps.
The whole batch.
It's baby steps,
That was a crazy day the next day. At the Gen you feel me?
Yeah. I know who you talking about too.
Yeah, this is back in the day.
Yeah. long time ago. Long time ago.
Anyway, be careful with them edibles, but just know, even if you take too much, they ain't gonna hurt you. You'll be all right.
And if you watching this and you get into that situation, just know you need to chill, relax. You're gonna be good. You just tripping.
Man, I gave my one of my sister's son, right?
Yeah.
Way back in the day when I was making them strong ass brownies. Her ass, she like a loud motherfucker. Rose, you know who you is. She was silent for like 2 days straight, and she just come out the room, go in the kitchen, eat, go back in her. You say something to her and be like, you feel me? Go back. That's how it was. I was like, that was good for her.
That means you was on.
She had some meditative time.
You can only imagine what was going through her head to keep her quiet.
Bro, one time I gave some, my aunt, right?
Yeah.
She went through it like bad. Like she ended up like, she had some bodily incidents. You know what I mean?
Dang, like that.
I ain't gonna say too much, but then she went up to her room and she rocking. I just want to go home. My uncle laughing at her ass.
that ain't good, bruh.
He laughing at her like you is home. Like I ain't never seen him laugh so hard while she was fucked up off that shit. Hey, the next day she was like, I thought you and your wife was trying to kill me. I like, for what? Why the fuck we gonna try to? But that's the shit, man.
I ain't never like that. But yeah, it just be you just be on some other stuff.
Right.
It just lets you know, and that's just crazy because like we were just talking about, if you smoke, then you don't necessarily.
I ain't never got the highest I done got.
That. Yeah, but eating.
Like, what's the highest you done got smoking? Like, I
mean, if you depends. Like back in the day, you could be tripping a little bit like that, but I never got as lit as I have when I have some edibles, like some, you know, some like cookies and brownies or some whatever it is like that. Yeah, that's the one where it's like you can't control. Like sometimes if you be smoking and feel like it's like something happened, whatever, you can like snap out. Like, I gotta. I ain't
gonna lie. Like the highest I done got, like when I was the highest out of smoking I done had, I was like tripping, like shit was like a movie. But like I was driving around with the folks in the car, and I'm like laughing at shit. Like I was driving, but I felt like a passenger because I'm just like watching this movie. You feel me?
Yeah, nothing like that. It's just
like everything looked kind of like more vibrant, but
no, the edibles is where that it always, you know, got kind of crazy.
Take you over the edge. Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to be careful. I understand that. I don't play with that, and so when people just try to, like, I know more people who've had, like, say, bad experience, quote unquote, because they ate something and then they like, I don't mess with it no more. And I'm like, yeah, that's because you ate too much. And I understand it can make you trip like you didn't took some, you know, hallucinogenic or some psychedelic or something. And
so what's some ways, like,
whatever. But anyway,
when you get to that level, what's some things you do to like calm down and shit, or like just in general, like when you got a stressful day and shit, like
to bring back to get you
get your peace right. You know what I mean? Get to your level.
Well, to get my piece, obviously you gotta usually incorporate some music, but also the main thing is taking deep breaths, man. Like you gotta get
that's one of the main things.
You gotta get that air.
I put this show on, Snoop Dogg show, Doggy Land for the kids. Okay. He got this little Doggy Land show. He said he started that because his grandkids wasn't fucking with him, so he had to try to bond with him. So he started a little Doggy Land show. But that was one of the things that, like, whenever you do, just pretend you're a dragon or something, just breathe, take some breaths. That's one of the number one goals.
Yeah, you gotta get your air flowing.
Meditation, everything call on that breath, that breathing in life, because you breathing in life every time you breathe in.
Exactly.
And exhale the bullshit.
Exactly. And if we can do that more, that literally calms me down. That's where I try to like get back to as much as I can.
Like focusing on your breathing.
Yeah, like if you get there and take the deep breaths into, you know, your nose,
I ain't gonna lie,
out your mouth, get that like and actually like get your flow down, you know what I mean? Like get it down to get calm. And if you can get to like, I think it would say how many breaths per minute?
It's like 4 seconds in, 3 seconds, or 3 seconds in, 4 seconds out.
Yeah, like
some meditative shit, I think.
Either way, like 20 seconds of breath, like 10 in, 10 out, or something like that. I don't know. Either way, but I mean, like you work your way, your way up to it. It usually comes.
Just thinking about that, like I think that might be one of the reasons cigarettes calm people down. Like I know the tobacco, like they need their fix of the tobacco, right? But when you are smoking tobacco, you're focusing on your breath. You feel me? You're focusing on your breathing at the same time a little bit.
Yeah.
So that might actually be...
It could be a psychological part of it. Yeah. But the thing is...
So or like a part that people don't realize, it ain't even psychological. It's just that breathing is causing you to relax.
You know? And if you can associate that, like say if you wanted to stop smoking, but you start taking the breaths, and like maybe if it was something where you can just get it in the inhale and you was actually just getting the air, but it was like more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then like you can understand.
Oh no, if you went and just smoked through some paper and didn't have it lit, and did the same thing, I bet you that shit would calm you down more than not doing it.
Yeah, it might. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a cigarette problem, so.
Yeah.
Hey, if you
I got a cigarette solution.
If you smoke cigarettes on a regular basis, try that. So
call 1-800-QUIT now.
Let us know. Try that. Use some breath. Use some air. Use whatever it is. Some paper.
Go hit that cigarette, but don't light it.
Don't light it. Whatever it is, see how it is, and see if you can take deep breaths and see if it helps you achieve a level of peace and calmness that maybe you may not need the cigarette anymore. But definitely deep breaths. Definitely some nice calming music. Definitely, you know, and if you trying to clear your mind, that helps me calm. You know, if you try to clear your mind and take those deep breaths, and I know like trying to clear your mind, you always mess up and you start thinking about some stuff. Just don't beat yourself up. Start back over until you can get like actually clear for a second and you don't be thinking about nothing. and you just be existing, and it's kind of crazy. It's like, whoa. You be like, whoa, I wasn't thinking about nothing. And you
like,
get a whole
whoa. Hey, who did that song? Like, whoa.
When that Black Rob?
Yeah, that shit was slapping back in the day, man.
But he was on Bad Boy, huh? Why it all go back to Diddy, man? Why it all go back to Diddy? Anyway, that was the piece. What we got next, man? That did bring it down to some peacefulness. Yeah, very peaceful. We gotta have a peacefulness, you know. It's beautiful days. It's about to be almost summertime. You know what I'm saying?
You got time for one more thing?
One more. What we got?
Shit.
Let me know something. Let's talk about something very.
Okay, so when is it appropriate to eat the cat?
What?
Like you don't just do that with every girl, right?
Wait.
I'm just wondering. When's an appropriate situation? Like when do you get to that level to where you're like, okay.
You really we really gonna be talking about this right now?
What?
I'm just asking.
Yeah. When is the appropriate level to get to that level? Like with a female to where you're like, okay, we on this level.
I don't know. You better make sure that's right, bro. You can't just be. That's not like everybody ain't privileged to that level of intimacy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Not everybody is privileged to that because not all y'all maintenance is up to par.
Right.
I'm just saying we know.
I think there's certain rules and regulations for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, certain times.
Yeah.
There's certain times that should not be happening.
Yeah.
You know.
See, I'm married, so me and my wife is intimate as hell. It's good, but it's some little things like out the shower. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's the best time.
Gotta obviously be fresh out. Like
that's always usually the best time.
But like before I was married and shit like that, like my thing was I wasn't gonna fuck with nobody like that unless we like in a relationship type shit. Like, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. I mean,
to an extent, you know.
Yeah, that's a whole nother level. Not everybody be like I say. that's not like just because we cool that's gonna happen. No,
right.
That's not. You got to be. That's only for a select privileged few.
Right. Exactly. I ain't gonna lie though. I fucked around with the first girl I met. I fucked around. You know, but
yeah. I mean, but that
shit had her spoiled and sprung like a motherfucker, though.
But that's like back when you was young and a little bit more ignorant, and so then you was like, but then everybody, you always run across somebody who just ruined it for everybody.
Huh?
You just run across one, it'd be like
Messy Marv. He said he eat it on the first date. Hey, this fool had a song, right? He said, "We could fuck, but I'm not gonna eat it. That would never be right." And then later on, this fool had a song. She about to get ate on the first date. I was like, bruh. You done flipped your whole shit.
Hey, people change. Everybody got their own philosophy. You just said.
Shout out Messy Mark, man, one of the greatest in the Bay Area rap scene back in the day. Hey, he went through some things. Everybody go through some things, but you can't deny that that's a pioneer right there. You feel me?
True that. But yeah.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, in conclusion, privileged few. No, that's not an automatic. And make sure that you keep your maintenance.
Ain't nothing like that though. You know, that shit is enjoyable.
Oh yeah, I mean it's always nice to bring to pleasure somebody else.
Right.
Make sure that they are pleasured. That is a definite.
Hell yeah.
And it's definite and it's good when you can make that happen for somebody.
I think a man who like over 40 who said they never did that shit, either A, they lying. Mm-hmm. Or B, is there something wrong with their mental and they need to try some new things, because ain't nothing like making a female feel the best that she can. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
And I want all y'all men out there, tell your wives to get in the shower, go eat some cat. We gonna leave it at that.
Hey, I think that's a wrap for the day. You can't ain't nothing really to top that one, you know. So we gonna be out. Sir. We gonna be out. It's your boy J.Kendall.
It's your boy A.
We out. Peace.